Hi guys, welcome to this little demonstration of how you can measure the current, basically either AC current or DC current, using an Arduino board. And many of you can already recognize this little module we have here. This is an Hall effect base current sensor, basically the ACS712. Okay, which is quite a very popular one. I'm not going to go through the detail of it right now. I'm just demonstrating these little things that you see here. So I've got my Arduino board and we have an add-on board. These little board we have here, that basically an LCD and a couple of buttons. So this is my reset button. I can reset and boom, I'm getting a current reading of 230 milliamps fluctuating. So if I come into my power supply here, this is a current that I'm measuring. Basically, I've just shorted it. This is quite very simple. The sketch is running. I've basically just shorted my power supply. So I'm reading 300 milliamps. But here I'm getting what? That's 240 to 30 milliamps fluctuating because there is some noise. Obviously, I need to do a little bit of work on the filtering there. Now, this is quite, the power supply says 300 milliamps and I'm getting 240 something. So I'm losing. So it's not very accurate. So if you want to do very small current measurement, maybe some work on filtering or maybe try something else. But this is good for higher current. So now let's check. I'm going to increase the current. So let's first go and try 1 amp. Okay, let's output 1 amp. Now, as you can see, we're reading 1 amp. And when we come back here, boom, this is what we're getting. So we are getting about 985, basically almost 1 amp. Is getting pretty close. Now let's increase that again and let's try to make it okay, let's try 1.5. Okay, so we now outputting 1.5 and let's see what the Arduino is giving us. You see, we're now getting 1.52 amps. So the higher you go, the better this Hall effect chip is for measuring your current. Because this is basically, it's based on the magnetic field that is being generated in those your current loop here. So the higher the magnetic field, obviously the better the resolution you get. Let's try to increase this again to 2 amps. So 2 amps. Basically that 2 amps of current, and what do we get? 2.05 amps. So you can see the higher you go, the better it gets. So basically quite very good. So this little chip here, you can use it for high current application, AC or DC, especially for high volume battery charging and things like that. This can be very helpful. So now this little setup I have here, quite a bit of work was done because I had to etch this board and assemble this. So I will do a tutorial just explaining, and also we'll look at the code that is running in the background of this little module. Okay guys, so that's it. That's the little demonstrations I wanted to show you guys on how to easily measure either your AC current or your DC current. So if you liked it, thumbs up, yes, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to CMTEQ channel and stay on the lookout for this tutorial. We're going to go through the detail of this application. Thank you very much. Till next time, cheers.